Hello, friends. It's good to be with you. Thank you for taking a few minutes for a very important practice of filling ourselves in the fullness of who we are, but first clearing our energetic space. Just a note that every practice is predicated on two truths. One is that we were created in this world in unconditional love. And so there is nothing that we need to do to earn more of that love. It is how we were created to be. And that undergirds us. And the second is that you know the path of your own soul. You know it. And there's probably something in you doubting that. There might be ways that you've been conditioned to believe that you don't know the path of your own soul. But you know how to navigate it. You know it. And so all of these practices call you into that space of knowing and recognizing. And so with those two truths named, I invite you to begin with your breath. Align your head, heart, and gut. And begin to breathe through the crown of your head and out through the sitting bones. And then try breathing up through the sitting bones and out through the crown of your head. And if that sounds confusing, just imagine it. Imagine it. Imagine breathing up through and pulling the breath up through. And when you learn to breathe through your body in this way, you can breathe into every part of it. And this will be important for this practice. From your sitting bones, imagine roots growing into the earth, sinking into that abundance of unconditional love and drawing nourishment from that. The same love that the birds and the trees understand, how they know that they were created to live into their fullness. And with that energy, draw it up into your heart and into your gut. And just hang out there for a moment. If you have trouble entering your body, the breath usually begins to quiet the mind and body, but also you can use the five senses as gateways too. And if you feel you're having trouble coming into your heart, I invite you to call into your heart something for which you're very grateful. Just in this moment, it doesn't have to be big, it just has to be yours. Call that to your heart and be with that. And notice that feeling that locates you in your heart. In many ways, this is the North Star. And gratitude can often get us there. You are a being of energy, and that energy extends way beyond your physical body. It's like a sphere all around you. There is a subtle energy field as well. Thoughts, emotions, spiritual dimension. And everything that we encounter has ripple effects in all of these. And so it's important to recognize this and to create space for love. So if you could see the fullness of your energy, it would be like a sphere that extends beyond the reach of even your fingertips all around you. And so we're going to imagine that sphere, and we're going to pull that into our heart centers right where you are. You're just going to, like a deflated beach ball, pull it in to your heart. Gather yourself here. And just notice anything that's making it difficult, because that will be what we look at next. From that heart center and rooted in that unconditional love, you're going to expand from there. Maybe use your breath to breathe into the fullness. Breathe into that space as if you were breathing into a beach ball. Allow yourself to be full and wide. And from here, notice anything that feels like it's keeping you from that fullness, or anything that feels like it's sucking the life out of you or is no longer serving you and is only a barrier to that love. And we're just going to do a sweep, a clearing of those things. And we are not going to just get rid of them in the sense of throwing them out, but we are going to bring that love to them. Because in the space of unconditional love, by definition, there's no room for anything else, because nothing can compete with unconditional love. There is no earning, there is no losing. And so bring that unconditional love to those things and allow the love to transform them. Whether it's a person, a relationship, an issue, a worry, a regret. It might even be a hope that just keeps taking you out of your present moment. Bring unconditional love to all of that and allow those things to be unattached to you so they are no longer able to suck the life out of you. Just imagine this, if nothing else. Just imagine it happening. Allow it, give it permission. This is your space. You can do this. And allow yourself to rest in the fullness and just take some time to sit there, rooted and in your heart, creating more space for love. Bringing that love to anything that's sucking the life from you. And resting. And when you come from this space, you will notice that you have a better sense of where you end and others begin. You might notice that healthy energetic boundaries are naturally developing. And it doesn't mean we're not connected to other people, but it means that we can be fully present in love without taking things on for other people, because that's simply not sustainable. We cannot do things for other people. We can be present, we can support, but we have to remain here, grounded and centered. May you experience the fullness of who you are. May you be full of yourself in the best and healthiest way possible. Thank you for joining me.